Hello, my name is Saeeda, this is Hafsa, and this is Amira, and today we'll be interviewing you about your descendant who fought in World War II. What is your name, and what is the name of the veteran, and what relation are they to you?
My name is Mubarak Amidu, and the veteran name is Henry Braimah, and he's my grandfather.
Where were they born and where did they fight in the Second World War?
Henry Braimah was born in Ghana, Kumasi, and he was part of World War II veterans who went to Burma to fight Japanese occupation in Burma, in southern Burma.
What rank and regiment did they serve in?
He was a colonel as a career army in Ghana. Regiment, he was in 81st and 82nd Regiment of West African International Army that was brought together to go and fight Japanese occupation in Burma.
Did they tell you any stories from when they were serving in the war?
I didn't get the time. He was born in 1871 and died in 1952. I wasn't born then, 11 years after I was born, so I didn't get the chance to meet him. And the issue is, before your granddad died, my father, I didn't get the chance to talk to him about that, so yeah.
Did they receive any medals for fighting in the World War?
Yes, he did have 3 medals, and one of them is called African Hero.
What does their military service mean to you? Were you inspired by their service in the war?
Yes, I'm inspired because to go to World War II and come back alive in Japanese territory is amazing. And I don't know what that war means to send people down there to go and fight for, but the fact that it's an occupation to go, which Muslims call zulm, that's to oppress people, is not the best. So if he's able to ensure that things go better for those who have been occupied, which is the best way that he can do to help mankind. So I think he's made the world a better place for us to live in.
Do you think there should be more awareness of these soldiers?
Definitely, because they are forgotten soldiers. They hardly talk about soldiers who serve in Burma. They only talk about soldiers who fought in Europe, Germany or France, or that's why my children have been through school and been through this program, but I hardly speak to them about that because nobody knows about it and they hardly speak about them. So it's good that this has been brought up this time, which is good. I'm happy today.
How can we make their stories better known?
I don't know, but we have to start teaching children from school for them to know that apart from the Europeans, there are other soldiers who United Kingdom recruited to come and fight and help to liberate some occupation that had happened during World War II. And then that can be ascend to people. They will start talking about it and then talk to their children and their grandchildren.
Does knowing that your family fought in the war make you feel differently about your identity in Britain?
Not really. Not really. What is going on in Britain goes on. But the fact that no one even knows that my grandfather fought in the Second World War, and even my maternal great-grandfather fought in the First World War. That I believe, yeah, my mother's grandfather fought in the First World War. Yeah, so I don't feel any difference, but it's just that for us to be recognized as part of the descendants.
Why is it important that people know that people like your relative fought for Britain?
Yeah, it's important for people to be educated in relating to that, because as it's still named as a forgotten soldiers whom nobody knows about them. Most of them are not alive now, or all of them, because if there were some system that will make them be recognized, and then that being taught in school or teach in school, for people to know that, oh, apart from those who fought in Europe, there are others who fought in the World War II in Burma or in other African countries. It's very, very important, because if you give your life, you have to be recognized. I think it's important.